You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Thursday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
Yesterday, we had a ton of people send us this video of a guy that was naked at Tim Hortons and Timmins. He was like crawling through the drive-thru window, running around the drive-thru, the parking lot, getting chased and wrestled by the cops.
And you might think to yourself, like, what a weird video for everybody to want to send to Brock and Dalby of some naked man being chased by the police. Well, turns out we're in the video, kind of.
Well, we're the guy who videotaped it is in his truck, and we're just on air in the background.
Yeah, I don't know if he's listening to the show or if he's listening to the podcast. Whatever it is, we're the soundtrack for this very inappropriate Benny Hill moment.
We can't send you the video. If you go to like our Facebook page, we posted it up there. Our Instagram page, we posted it up there. Look up Brock and Dalby. But it's crazy. He comes like diving through ass naked through the drive-thru window, and like
he's very nimble.
Yeah, he's ducking and weaving through cars and everything. There's one part in the video where I'm assuming it's a lady with her kids. She goes,
I'm trying to cover her eyes.
The laugh from the kid is so great.
Kid is no idea.
Because to that kid, especially, I'm assuming age based on the voice.
Yeah.
All she sees is two people wrestling outside the car.
How do you justify that to your kid and just be like, hey, you know, some adults get a little wonky when they don't have their coffee in the morning, you know?
Yeah, he tried to order a Boston cream donut, but they were out.
Yeah.
And he's not taking it very well.
You know that kid, if they went to school or whatever, is like, you'll never believe what we saw.
Absolutely standing in front, show and tell. What did you do this weekend? I saw a man's wiener.
You know they sell hot dogs at Tim Hortons now?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
As we were wrapping up the show yesterday, we got a phone call, and I noticed on the caller ID, it said coming from the government of Canada.
Yeah.
Which we thought it was going to be a scam call, and we answered it, and this is what we got.
Good morning. Is this the kitchen?
Sorry, so what's that?
I think I pushed the wrong button.
I think so. You called a radio station, my friend.
Definitely got the wrong number.
I saw the government of Canada calling, and I was like, what the hell did we do?
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering which button I pushed to get you, because I'm in the CRA, and then I was trying to direct dial to our kitchen.
Lose this number.
I was going to say, can I save your number, like, for when I need to call about my taxes later?
No, because I'll get you in trouble.
I respect your honesty, brother.
Take care. Have yourselves a good day.
Cheers.
You know what? I did save this number, and I feel like that's a personal line to the CRA.
I laughed so hard because, like, we just had such different mindsets. The guy's like, I'm at the CRA, and I'm like, don't lose this number. Don't ever call here again. I want to hear from you. And you're like, well, what if I didn't have to wait on hold?
Well, think about it. It's almost that time of the year where it's tax season. How long do you always spend on hold trying to get a hold of someone from the CRA? If we have a direct line to a guy.
Yeah, that's true.
We're in.
Although I was a little concerned when he said, I'll just get you in trouble. Like, we know that guy works for the CRA. We don't know what he does there. And I feel like there's a possibility this is not a good contact to have.
I don't know. Is it like having a friend who's like a plumber where you're like, oh man, I got a leak. I can call a guy. He'll be here in a second. Is having a friend that works for the CRA clutch?
Do you get preferential discounts on your taxes?
Well, you see it with all these rich people all the time. They have all these connections in politics and whatever. And one call away and you can yada, 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 whatever.
That's right. Yeah. All of a sudden, governments are changing laws and rules and bylaws, awarding contracts, all this stuff, because you just happen to know a guy or you know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah, I guess if you know a guy at the government, especially in the CRA department, might be a good guy to have a guy for.
We should have got his name. We should have got friendly with him. You know, we should have seen if there was like tickets to give away or something. Could have made a little trade with the guy.
I do feel like if you have a friend who works at the CRA, maybe you can swing something. If you don't know the guy and you start trying to bribe him, brother, I think there might be laws against that sort of thing.
Have we not learned that people that work for the government love being bribed? Is that not something that we've learned throughout history?
Corruption running rampant. No, you've got a point.
If I can't have a direct line, I'm at least going to prank him and just play that on hold music.
That would have been amazing if he'd asked for the kitchen and we had the forethought to be like, oh yeah, hang on 1 second.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Got a lot of suggestions for the best job for your friend to have. Of course, lawyer, cop, mechanic, anyone in the trades basically being brought up here. But we do have a friend of the show, Chad, on the phone. You say your job is the best for someone to be friends with you, rather?
I plow snow now, and you can make someone's day absolutely horrible, or you can be really nice and help them out.
You know what? Having a snowplow driver as a friend would be so clutch, just to be like, here's where I live.
Yeah.
Don't fill in my driveway.
Right.
Or here's where my enemies live.
Get them.
Just lean on the bank a little more.
Yeah, it'd be clutch.
Take all the snow from my driveway and move it over there because that guy sucks.
We had someone else call in and say this.
My son-in-law, he works for a brewery, and yeah, anytime we always get new craft beers that they do.
Oh, there was a radio station I used to work at where I was tight with a beer sales rep, and he used to hook it up pretty nicely.
I used to have a buddy who was a PlayStation rep in Canada who used to hook me up with stuff all the time. Like, if you've got somebody whose job is to go out and do marketing for almost any company that does stuff that you're interested in, that's a good guy.
I mean, it's even like if you know someone that works for a sports team.
Yeah.
And they can get you tickets or access to anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You get to sit in better seats or just being able to get in. Like, imagine if you had a Leafs guy. What a moment that would be.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Someone just texted and said, my best friend's a massage therapist. Free massages because my benefits suck.
That one is great as long as they're cool with it, because there are a lot of like massage therapists who are like, you're only friends with me because you want me to rub your back.
Yeah, that's gotta suck if you are a massage therapist and it's like Thanksgiving comes around and everyone's like, I got this king. It's probably like the same thing of being friends with a doctor where they're like, I don't want to look at your junk, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to leave my work at work. Thank you very much.
We got good friend of the show, Baz, on the phone. Baz, what do you think? What's the best profession to have a friend in?
A friend in the mob is good for a number of reasons. You've got protection.
Sure.
If you want a bit of protection, if you feel under threat, they could give you a discount on protection. Second aspect, I've seen Fat Tony on The Sopranos. They eat well. Their spaghetti and lasagna is awesome. So you've got to think about that aspect.
I don't know if you want a friend in the mob or you just want an Italian friend is what you want.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
A congressman from Tennessee is calling for an investigation into the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime performance.
For what?
Citing widespread twerking.
Oh, brother, you don't need an investigation. I saw it. It happened.
In a letter that he sent out, he said there was widespread twerking, grinding, pelvic thrusts, and other sexually suggestive content. He called it pure smut.
I don't think I would call it pure smut. I would call it some of the baddest women on the planet throwing ass. Absolutely.
Sure.
That's not smut.
Of course, he's obviously angry about the fact that it was all in Spanish on top of that and the classic other things that you're seeing a lot online right now. But he said the explicit nature of the songs as well as the choreography should not have been showing to children across the country.
It's just crazy in this day and age that people think that is explicit. Like, buddy, show me your browser history if you're going to tell me you think
straight
that's
up, dude.
explicit.
I feel like anybody who complains about the halftime show should have to show their browser history.
Get out of here.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Canada's men's hockey team plays their first game today, 10:30 start against the Czechs there. If you're wondering what their goal anthem is going to be, it's Bachman-Turner Overdrive, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet.
I guess, like, from the perspective of, like, hey, we scored, but we're not done. Like, I get the choice. It feels a little flat. Nothing against BTO. Just
kind of, yeah.
It's okay.
Well, especially when you listen to some of the other country songs. Like, we're playing the Czechs today.
Right.
I was curious what they got. You're going to love this. It's like funhouse music.
It's a Small World After All music. We're in the rickety canoe, the creepy canal.
I love the bung bung. You know what it reminds me of is when Shrek and Donkey arrive to like that castle or whatever, and there's the weird little puppet song.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this sounds like,
dude. And it's one of those songs too where like it feels like an earworm. Like, imagine getting scored on. And you're trying to get back out there, re-seize the momentum, and that song's just going to ring, ding, ding.
That's psychological warfare as a goalie if you kept hearing. 6 times over and over again. You go insane. I don't know what the cultural like aspect of it is to the Czechs or whatever, but I love the hell out of this. Next here, I was looking at other ones. The Italians got a banger one.
I heard this song on TikTok.
Now, they only got to hear it twice yesterday. They might not hear it any other times throughout the tournament.
Sure.
But when they scored 2 times against Sweden yesterday, like the fans in the crowd were fist bumping and everything.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's a fantastic one. That one went viral with like videos of raccoons last year.
I love BTO, but like, come on, Canada needs something with a little more energy than that.
That's just it. All these other countries are out there bopping up on the ice, and we're like, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, even watching that Sweden-Italy game, I couldn't help but enjoy the Swedish one, too.
Ooh.
Yes, wait for it.
Woo!
Right? Like a weird Swedish anime theme song or something.
This feels like it would have been a montage in an 80s movie.
Yes.
The Swedish team getting ready for the Olympics.
All of their long blonde hair just waving around in the wind.
Flowing in the wind.
I know. So I was trying to think, like there's a lot of different aspects where you could go with like a Team Canada goal song. Obviously, we saw the Tragically Hip at the World Juniors there.
We have amazing bands all across the country.
I think we talked a couple weeks ago when we were trying to figure out like figure skating songs that we said like, Littlest Hobo would have been sick.
Would have been a banger.
Maybe go the Italian route, make it a little EDM. I found this on YouTube.
This is sick.
It's an EDM Littlest Hobo remix. This should be every Team Canada's goal ever.
Dude, imagine scoring a goal on the biggest stage of your sport. You meet up with your team for the big hug, high five session, and this is pumping in the background.
And it's perfect because it's like, we've traveled very far.
Right.
They're not thinking about anything. Maybe tomorrow they will.
Hey, must keep moving on. Goal's not the end. We keep going.
I wish we were still in our clubbing days, man, and could just start bumping and grinding to this stuff.
The dog barks at the beginning are excellent.
Yeah. You get denied by the girl for the dance, and you're like, I'll just keep moving on.
I don't need you.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Brother, we've got another Olympic scandal to talk about.
Oh, yeah?
And just like yesterday with the dude who had confessed randomly to cheating on his girlfriend, it's from the sport of biathlon.
Did someone else admit to cheating on their partner?
No, but someone did win a gold medal after being convicted of credit card fraud.
Oh, okay.
Julia Simon from the French biathlon team won her second gold medal of these Olympics. She won a few days ago on a relay for France and then won the individual 15-kilometer biathlon women's after being charged and convicted for stealing the credit card information of one of her teammates.
No way, really?
And spending over 2,000 euros worth of money on her credit
she
card.
at the Olympics?
Because they decided, and I'm guessing her 2 gold medals probably have something to do with it.
She's good enough to be there?
Right. Basically, so like the law gave her like a 15,000 euro fine and a suspended sentence and all these other things that you might expect from white-collar crime. But the French biathlon organization gave her a 6-month suspension. And then after she missed one race, they were like, you know what? Get back out there, kid.
Is her teammate still, were they at the Olympics?
Oh, they were. They finished 80th place.
Oh, that stings so bad.
Imagine looking up. She's still out on the course at that point, right? The difference between first and 80th is a long time.
Well, and you're supposed to celebrate your country and your teammates winning. Oh, man, that's brutal.
You look up on the scoreboard and you see that the criminal who stole your money and credit rating has just crossed the finish line in first place. And you have a gun strapped to your back, and you're supposed to just behave in that situation?
She's placing 80th, and she's like, well, this is the same as my credit score.
Dude, the worst part is like the excuse coming from this Julia Simon woman. So they were able to convict her because they literally found a picture of the credit card on her phone. Like the way you might keep your own credit card for banking and stuff like that. She had this other woman's credit card on her phone. So finally she goes, okay, obviously I'm guilty.
You caught me.
I don't remember it. It's like a blackout in my memory.
Like she was wasted?
Basically is what she's saying. She's like, she's not blaming it on alcohol, but she's saying it's the same effect. She's like, if you say I did these things, I can't argue that, but I don't remember any of them. I have no recollection of stealing the credit card and then spending over multiple occasions over $2,000.
I bet you she's going to remember these medals.
She's probably lucky she can use her medal money to pay off her criminal fines.
I'm going to start using that excuse all the time. Why'd you do this? I don't remember.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
In a world of mental health advocacy, who's to tell you that you're wrong?
Dude, such a lame excuse. Like, it's so bad. It's just like you're not denying, you're not arguing, you're not fighting at all. I don't remember it that way. I'm sorry you feel that
remembers
way.
Everything. The girl who placed 80th.
Yeah, she had a lot of time to think about that excuse as she was trying to finish the race.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So, Ben, that biathlete used the excuse of I blacked out for stealing her teammates' credit card information. Is that the worst excuse?
I would say the worst excuse is actually not having an excuse when you're put on the spot. And you're going, I
think once you hit that second, when asked like for your excuse, you just have to be like, all right, I did it. That was me. I'm sorry. Start going for the apology instead of the excuse.
Well, yeah.
I mean, sometimes it doesn't hurt to just keep it going.
See if you can outlast them.
It's the worst when the other person comes up to you. You got nothing, right? You got absolutely nothing. And they call you out.
Yeah. Although, I guess to be fair, because now I'm thinking about it from your perspective of like, just keep umming until they get over it. You could be Prime Minister of Canada for a long time with that technique.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody talks about having anxiety and stuff these days. That's the excuse right there.
That's the move.
You didn't have an excuse. It's like, oh, you made me feel uncomfortable. You were in my personal space. You're not thinking about my well-being in this moment.
That's right.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Is it real? Is it fake? Do we even care? Let's find out.
Want to give a shout out to a Canadian skier, moguls athlete, Maya Schwinghammer, who finished 5th place in the women's moguls at the Olympics this year, and also has maybe the coolest name of any athlete in the games.
Dude, dropping the hammer, man.
Absolutely. The Schwinghammer is in the house, but it got me thinking about some of the great names from the history of the Olympics. Feels like every 2 years, winter and summer, we are introduced to these fascinating athletes, some of them who are just incredibly named. So I want to do a real or fake. Friends of the show have given me some names. I have some, and then we have some all-time great Olympian names. You're going to tell me if they're real or fake.
Okay, lay it on me.
Going to start off with a hot one right off the bat. Chinese trampoline athlete, Dong Dong.
Dong Dong?
Dong Dong.
Please tell me that's real.
Correct. That is an actual Chinese trampoline athlete who competed in 3 Olympic Games in his career.
Ever medal?
Not that I saw, no. But you know what? Gold medal in our hearts.
Dong Dong.
For Dong Dong.
Love Dong Dong.
On the other side of the coin, we have South Korean water polo athlete, Poon Kim Soo.
Poon?
Poon Kim Soo.
I mean, just with these Asian countries, some of the names, is that real? That is not real?
That is fake, unfortunately. I just thought if you're going to do a Dong Dong, you have to have equal representation. So,
okay.
1 for 1, doing well so far. Next up, we have a ski jumper, a winter athlete from Ireland, Éire O'Grady, spelled A-E-R O'Grady.
Ski jumper from Ireland?
A ski jumper named Éire O'Grady.
I'm not buying it.
No, that's fake.
Okay.
Sorry. I meant to give you that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a fake one.
I was going to say, I mean, I feel like there's no ski jumpers coming from Ireland.
I like that was it. It's not
that was
his
it.
First name
it wasn't even the
Éire
name.
O'Grady. All right. 2-1. You're out in front on this one. I got a Canadian athlete for you. Canadian basketball player, as a matter of fact. Silas Swords.
Silas Swords?
Silas Swords.
Woman or man?
It is a female basketball player. Silas Swords.
Say real? Is that real?
That's real from Sudbury, Ontario. Silas Swords made her debut in the 2024 Olympics.
Hell yeah, sick name.
Congratulations. Next up, we have a U.S. diver, kind of going back to how we started this whole thing. Steele Johnson.
Steele Johnson?
Steele Johnson.
Please be real.
Oh, that's real, brother. 2016 U.S. Representative Steele Johnson caught the minds and hearts of fans everywhere.
Steele Johnson in the water, eh?
All right, I got one left for you. You've already guaranteed you'll finish 500 or better. But let's see. A German biathlete. We've talked a lot about the biathlon. Marcus Hogshaft.
Marcus Hogshaft?
Marcus Hogshaft.
That doesn't feel German enough to me. Is it
Doesn't?
Hogshaft? How's it spelled?
It is Haugsjaa.
Hogshift?
Yeah.
I'm going to say fake.
It is fake, yes. But I will say it is inspired by an actual competitor at these Olympics in Italy, a U.S. luger whose name is Ansel Hogshaft.
Well, hopefully he's not in the two-man luge.
Oh, brother, he's the top man.
Oh, at least he's not the bottom.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, we got $100 in Lotto 649 tickets as we always do, and we're playing wrong answers only. And today we've asked you to describe what is the sport that is moguls in the most wrong way possible.
Right. Moguls is a sport where you go down on skis and you bounce off little tiny hills and you do jumps. And that's not what we're looking for today because it's wrong answers only. So send in your voice memo 762-555 and create your own sport.
And you can be a judge too. 762-555. We'll start with this one here.
Hey, this is Steve. Mogul skiing is a guy from Mongolia climbing Mount Everest backwards in snowshoes.
Moguls, not Mongols. It's an easy mistake to make.
E for effort. E for effort on that one. Okay, we'll go to this one. I believe it's Jason.
Motorboating is when you have to motorboat five people.
Hang on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Did he say motorboating?
Just play it again.
Moguls. Moguls.
Motorboating is when you have to motorboat five people.
Stop.
4 of them are women.
Stop. Okay. So again, it's not Mongols. It's not motorboating.
Moguls.
Moguls.
Hot start.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right, let's see if Josh figured it out.
Simply put, moguls is when a bunch of influential businessmen and businesswomen get together and discuss creative ideas on how they will further better the world.
Yeah. You know what? Well played.
Yeah. It's the first person to use what I kind of thought about was like the idea of the business mogul, the high powerful.
It's like the G20 summit or something.
Yeah, that's basically moguls.
Okay. We got Jake here.
Moguls is the sport where you have to chase seagulls and catch them. And whoever has moguls wins.
Moguls.
Moguls.
Mo money. Yeah.
I got moguls.
I like that. All right, Jake, you're my leader right now.
That's so stupid. I love that.
Let's go to this one here.
Hey, it's Kenny. Moguls is a shooting competition where they actually shoot older retired seagulls that have been brought inland from the sea. And they got this title by the way they call for the next shot, which is Moguls! Moguls!
I was not thinking seagulls at all. Round of applause to both of these fellas here. Brilliant work there.
Is that our lineup today? Is that where we're stopping?
We go 2 seagulls. I don't know. I'm worried about more motorboating things.
I was going to say, I have it between 3 people. I have it between the 2 gull people and the motorboat guy, because I actually am curious what he had to say.
I just don't know if we could have got away with it.
I'd like to subscribe to his newsletter. I'd like to know more privately.
The Mongolia one too is good as well. That's the problem.
I like the skeet shooting, like moguls, but I just like the simplicity of the first one.
Moguls.
It's like you got to catch them. Whoever's got moguls.
Everybody seems to agree. First moguls. All right, we'll give it to Jake here.
Moguls is the sport where you have to chase seagulls and catch them. And whoever has moguls wins.
All right, buddy, you get the ding.
Oh, that's good.
And the round of applause. $100 in Lotto 649 tickets is yours. If you happen to win that big jackpot on Saturday, toss some nickels and dimes our way. Maybe we could go to a nice beach somewhere and catch some moguls.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Text us Thursday on K-Rock 105.7.
762-555.
First one in here says, could you tell everyone who works in radio not to make hockey score announcements? Some of us can't watch at work.
I understand that the way that this works out with the Olympics being in Italy and stuff, you might not be able to watch all the events live. But at what point did we abandon personal responsibility? I see this all the time with people complaining about movie spoilers and TV spoilers, and don't tell me what the score of the game is. Canada hockey at the Olympics is the biggest conversation anybody wants to have for the next 2 weeks. It's on you.
I get where this guy's coming from because, I mean, if I was stuck at work and I couldn't watch the game, I'd be choked being like, I want to watch it. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that want to know the score.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword there.
Also, like, I'll say this. I don't know what you do for a living. You didn't mention it in the text. Cell phones are incredible these days. You are able to watch the game in a lot of situations.
Although, hear me out. Imagine this guy was working at your house, I don't know, fixing your plumbing or your HVAC or whatever, and you come downstairs and he's like, damn it. And you're like, what's wrong? And he's like, the Czechs just scored. And you're like, seriously, dude?
Hey, if he can get the job done while the game's on his phone, I'm happy to sit and watch with him. Just turn the wrench, brother.
Well, someone just texted and said it should be mandatory that all workplaces let us watch the Olympics at work. I mean, good luck with that. I'll say this. If I happen to have anybody working at my house over the next week or something, if something goes wrong, I'll put the TV on for you.
Yeah.
I think as a Canadian, you should be able to ask and be like, game's on.
Yeah.
You want to watch?
I think that's perfectly reasonable. We have so many options these days. It's not like the old days where if you weren't at home, you couldn't watch. Deal with it.
What's another one we got here? Somebody said, do you think anybody's actually going to wear those stupid Lululemon jackets after the Olympics?
I think if you're an Olympian, yeah, because I think that's like a really cool, like, man, people still wear the Roots berets.
Is it cool to wear your Olympic gear after the Olympics, though?
My brother, if you are deemed one of the 2 to 3 best athletes in your country at whatever sport it is, to go to the Olympics and compete with the other best athletes in the world at that sport, you get to wear that jacket anywhere, anytime for the rest of your life.
If you win. Yeah, I feel like if you don't, it kind of gives off guy who still wears his high school like Letterman jacket at the same time.
I gotta disagree. Again, just making it to the Olympics is a massive feat that 99% of the world's population will never achieve.
I won the Silver Stick hockey tournament when I was like 8. Should I still wear that hoodie that I got?
I mean, if you're only hanging out with other people from Milton, Ontario, then maybe. I don't know.
Someone said, is there a point to get my girl flowers on Valentine's Day? They're just going to die anyway. I mean,
bold statement.
That attitude.
I couldn't agree with you more. I have a standing agreement with Mallory, my partner, that I'm not a flowers guy. She loves gardening and she loves growing stuff, and I support that, but I'm in the same boat. I would rather buy something more long lasting, and she's fine with that. If your partner is not fine with it, then go buy the flowers, brother.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
Yeah. Somebody said, we'll wrap up with this one, said, how many people actually buy Visine for allergies? It'd be interesting to see the stat line on that.
All I'm saying is that if the science community solved allergies tomorrow, the Visine company would still be profitable.
It's the same amount of people that are still rolling their own cigarettes with zigzags, you know?
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.